So hello guys, welcome back to Trend Talks. I'm Mirad. Thank you for tuning in. As always, we are at 2,600 subscribers, 400 more, 400 more, and we hit 3,000 subscribers. So tell a friend, tell a squaddy that we need the support, that this girl right here needs their support in growing this awesome community that's pro Harry and Meghan. So as always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, to like and to share this video, and if you're up for it, you can also hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any updates. I repeat, any updates from this channel. I remember when I was on X, there's a Scotty who said it's just in a matter of days, this so-called royal experts, commentators, the UK media, the press, the tabloids are going to start conducting polls. Yeah. They're going to start popularity polls. They're like, oh, Meghan and Harry are not famous, they're not popular. William is famous, Kate is also famous, yada 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 yada. And actually, she was right, because now I'm on social media and everywhere I look, everywhere, literally everywhere, it's like Kate. Sorry, not Kate. It's popularity. They are trying so hard to spin this narrative that somehow Kate and William, the lazy duo, are more famous than Harry and Meghan. And all Harry and Meghan had to do was just step out at the Beyonce concert, so mad in love, looking good, sexy, happy, at peace. And they've been going viral to date. I am still swooning over them, gushing. And I've seen so many people still reposting their clips. We're still not over that. I mean, they looked stunning. Did you see our fox? Did you see our gingerhead? Did you guys see how stunning they are? So, of course, the leftover royals are in a chokehold, because how are they more popular than us? The what? You want to tell me these two are more popular than us? Oh, hell no. So now again, they had these segments on their TVs as always, and the only way they have to thrive or they have to get engagement, it's when they bring in Harry and Meghan into their discussions. So they had this talk about the popularity on GB News, and this person in particular actually shut it down. This royal commentator was like, here we go again. So have a look.
The royal family in general, the second clip we've got for you, which shows perhaps the Prince and Princess of Wales are the most popular members of the royal family.
Who'd have thought
with the public. Who knew? Yes, 75%, three-quarters of Brits have a positive opinion of the heir to the throne, Prince William. Good. 72% have a favourability towards our future queen, the Princess of Wales. Interestingly, number 3, hardest working royal, Princess Anne, follows by the king.
Good for her, because she really is a indomitable spirit, isn't she?
Yeah.
She really is.
She's a kind of lady who you feel will go on and on forever, and will still be riding horses when she's 100.
Absolutely.
I guess Meghan and Harry are grateful for Prince Andrew, because I imagine he's even less popular.
And you can see Prince Andrew right at the bottom and Meghan just above Prince Andrew.
She's only just above.
She's only just above Prince Andrew.
Do you not get the sense, though? I mean, obviously they've made themselves unpopular for all sorts of reasons. But do you not get the sense that there are some people in this country who enjoy a little bit too much constantly criticising Harry and Meghan when they don't even live here anymore? Well, why are you polling this? They're not up for election. Do we need an opinion poll on Meghan Markle's popularity? Is this just another way of having a dig at her?
I mean, it is an interesting point, because, of course, some of these royals on the poll are not working members of the royal family, so therefore, do we actually care?
They're not members of public interest,
They are, I suppose, but the public are interested.
He's the Duke and they are the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, and he rages on about.
But we treat this like a soap opera, and it's not. It's real people's lives, and you can think what you want, but should it be headline news?
I think they are completely appalling.
Prince Harry still legally 5th and 9th of the throne as well.
There is that.
Well, I don't think he's ever going to become king, but
I hope not.
Who knows? Anyway.
That'll make her queen.
Guys, no, this took me out, and I was laughing. Like, someone said, she must be new to GB News to be asking such intelligent questions. She must be new, because it's like, why are you people still pressed about Harry and Meghan? They are no longer working members of the royal family. Why do you have interest in them when they are no longer there? Why do you keep conducting polls about them when they are no longer working members of the royal family? And someone's like, that is such an intelligent question. Because at the end of the day, I like what she said. That this is just a dig. This is one of the attempts to drag Meghan and Harry into the shenanigans and just drag her. Like, clearly. And it's not right, because at the end of the day, these are people's lives. They need to stop dehumanizing Harry and Meghan. And listen, guys, I've been on social media with this entire discourse about the popularity, and it's taking me out. Because first and foremost, we know they are pressed. They are so desperate. William is pissed. William must have been so pissed. And I know he's just like called all these royal commentators and these media houses and them. Do you not see my brother is going viral for weeks? And for what? Because he was at the Beyonce concert and people are swooning, gushing over him and his wife. And I'm right here. And I'm right here. No one is talking about me. Do that thing. Do that thing that you guys do. Come on, conduct fake polls. Let them know. Remind them that who the future king of England is. Remind them that I am more popular than my so-called brother. Remind them. And then they were like, okay, because now everybody on social media, Chris Ship, Angela Levin, no, they're saying, oh, Meghan and Harry's popularity is tanking in Britain. They don't care, honey. They don't care, because at the end of the day, they don't need to prove anything to you guys. The world knows they are the most popular royals. I even did a video a few weeks ago about Meghan outscoring so many royals. Like when you look at searches, when you look at fashion popularity, when you look about engagement, every time these clowns have these segments and talk about Meghan, that's when they get views, be it on YouTube, be it on TV, their ratings. But the minute they don't talk about Meghan and Harry, the minute they talk about their faves, it's no one cares. No one is interested. So you must just know William was desperate. They were desperate. They were so ashamed and embarrassed because first you had Harry do the BBC interview after his security case, and then it just went viral. People just kept calling out the monarchy. They saw King Charles for who he is, how evil, how rotten, how disgusting him and the leftover royals are, that they don't care about the safety of Harry, his family, Archie, Lilibet, and Meghan. The world was watching. And then people were talking about it for days, just slamming the monarchy, the royal family, and then later on, Harry and Meghan just pop up. They show, at Beyonce concert, and they go viral. They go viral. You have people, every person, every tablet, and they're getting millions and millions of impressions, guys. And I've been talking about this, and I will never stop because people were literally so happy. And I think one of the reasons is because they are genuinely happy for them, seeing everything they've gone through, given everything they've been through, and people are just genuinely happy to see them glowing, happy, enjoying themselves, having a good time, supporting, loving on one another. And their glow, their happiness, their love, their radiance is just something that is so undeniable. It's so hard to unsee that. You can just see it. It's so genuine, it's so pure. And then they went viral, and people have been, to date, people are still reposting those pictures. People are still talking about Harry and Meghan, which, by the way, I am so happy. So these other clowns feel so bad because now they even remember they tried to come up with this story about Harry accidentally knocking on someone else's door while he was looking for his friend. Don't care about that story because everyone is talking about Harry and Meghan at Beyonce concert. How happy they are, how glowing they are, how just in love they are with one another. No one cared about that doorbell. They tried to spin it, push it, but no one cared because people just genuinely were happy for Harry and Meghan. Seeing them just happy and at peace, and they've healed and doing well and thriving, that is all that mattered. And these clowns hate that. They hate that because they've tried every angle. They tried thinking that the BBC one will, no, people still love Harry and Meghan. If your so-called favorites, if William and Kate are so popular, they just recently released a video, the most unhinged, the most cringe-worthy video I've ever seen, talking about mental health, and it's just disgusting because first, even the so-called royals kept calling Kate out saying, how is this relatable? How do you expect people to just be in touch with nature? This is someone who supposedly had cancer. You don't see her talking about creating cancer awareness, going to cancer hospitals, none of that. But she's out here telling how we should be one in, one in nature, whatever. No one was interested in that clip. No one was interested. People were still just talking about Harry and Meghan. Kate's failed copycat attempt of Meghan's suit. Oh my God, what a joke, what a disaster. And she's being dragged on social media. Meghan and Harry do not need to do anything. They just need to show up, to look good, to pop up, and that is it. And people keep talking about them. But when it comes to this so-called leftover roles, they have to spin something. The only time they are relatable, there's buzz about them or fuzz about them, is when they are compared to Harry and Meghan. Right, like right now, about the popularity. That is the only time they have some sense of relevance. And I know they're just doing that to stroke William's ego at the end of the day, because they want to, don't worry, you're so famous. You know you're the future king of England, right? You are the future king of England. Don't worry. You are famous. You're more popular. You don't believe what the... But people are actually, seeing through their bullshit, because people, even the Brits themselves, are like, no. How come you guys conduct these popularity tests? No one ever asked me about... filling in or doing this popularity test. We know it's a lie. We know for a why it's a lie. Like, clearly this popularity I think it's bots, or they just sit down, these royal commentators sit down and decide, okay, William, of course, since he's the one behind controlling the media and controlling this smear campaign towards Harry and Meghan, it's like, oh, you are, because you pay us to do this, so of course we give it to you. And then, King Charles, okay, you're gonna be somewhere else. And it's also funny because even their own king is not famous, is not popular. You'd think that the king is even popular, given that the extreme lengths is going to ruin Harry and Meghan's life. You'll think, okay, now he'll be popular. No, he's still just there. So there's a Brit who was actually pissed about this and replied to the GB News whatever tweet that say they were talking about how Meghan popularity in Britain is plummeting. People don't love her, and she said, just by you posting this is manipulated. So-called YouGov poll is just showing how desperate you and the other so-called royal rota are. It's quite clear. If this is a genuine poll, I can say for sure that only royalists took part in it. The left behind royal family just don't cut it anymore. And then he proceeded to say, I'm British, born and bred. Not once have I been asked what I think about the royal family. That tells me these so-called polls are targeted at non-royalists, so they are not to be taken seriously. Also, there are a lot of people like me who have supported H&M, Sussexes, from the beginning and still do. Like I've always said, a lot of Brits love Harry and Meghan. They do genuinely cherish and have an immense love and support for them. The media just tries to gaslight them, to manipulate, to incite hatred. And we know who's behind that. Because they cannot stand that our faves are more famous, they're so damn famous than their own leftover royals. And they try to gaslight people, incite hatred. Don't worry, they're no. Oh, that is. You think they're trending in the in the US or in the world? No. In UK, William, you're famous. You're the most popular. Kate, you are. Even though you are pathetic and this duo is just lazy and gross. So yeah, even when British people are calling you out, there's a problem. When they are saying that they've never once been asked about what they think about the royal family, that should tell you everything you need to know. That should tell you everything you need to know. So that's it, guys. I'm Raj. As always, let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to share this video. Stay safe. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.